Good afternoon from the National Service of the Liberia Broadcasting System and welcome to Newsline. 30 minutes news presentation about Liberia and the rest of our one world. Today is Tuesday, September 12th, 2023. My name is Titi Jibro with this afternoon's presentation. Top stories this afternoon. President George Weah continues political campaign in Bone County, winning massive endorsements from citizens. Police arrest a 27-year-old man allegedly for stealing human body parts in Maryland County. Aggrieved farmers demand compensation from Asilamenta for use of their farmland in Nimba County. And away from Liberia, at least 10,000 people still missing after Libya's devastating floods. Sports, the news in French, a report of today's weather and foreign development are all packaged. Collie sets the pace with a bulletin of news.
President George Weah and his ruling party campaign team are continuing political rallies in Dane and Benin-Kwale towns respectively in Bone County. The president is also expected to dedicate a newly constructed oxygen plant in Palala. The Liberian leader is also expected to dedicate a school and market project on the sideline of his political engagements with citizens during the tour. Our reporter said the rallies in Districts 1 and 2 are expected to be attended by scores of citizens, including women, youth, student groups, and traditional leaders. The Ministry of Justice, through the Joint Security, has confirmed that the consignment of buses intercepted at the RRA contained illegal substances. The ministry said in a statement that the packages in the consignment contained what it described as methamphetamine. The statement said the determination followed the Drug Enforcement Agency's investigation, which included scientific examination of the contents of the consignment. He identified the substance as an illicit drug, which is banned under the rules of the United Nations Office for Drugs and Crimes. Meanwhile, Justice Minister Councillor Musa Din has ordered the Joint Security to expand its investigation on the importation of the illegal drugs with the aim of bringing to justice all those involved. The findings run contrary to Monday's clarification by the Liberia Revenue Authority, which claimed that the consignment was green tea leaves imported from Kenya. The Crime Services Division of the Liberia National Police in Maryland County has sent to court a 27-year-old man for allegedly eating and selling human parts. Suspect Francis Sompon, a resident of Boniken Town in Callaway District, was arrested following tip-off from residents of the community when the suspect was seen selling human parts. It was later discovered that the body parts were that of a 3-year-old child identified as Robert Joe Jr., who died and was buried on September 8, 2023. According to our correspondent, suspect Sompon exhumed the body of the child and began selling the parts. Our correspondent also calls citizens as saying suspect Sompon is often seen selling dry meat in Plebo City. The suspect has since admitted to the act and has been forwarded to court. Aggrieved farmers in Nima County are demanding compensations from Asilamenta for their plantations and farms which fall within the company's operations. According to our correspondent, more than 300 farmers have begun the protest to draw the attention of Asilamenta management for possible redress. The head of the group, Abel Nanama, said AML has since completed an assessment in 2014 but has reportedly refused or reneged in paying their just compensations. Mr. Yama said the farmers can no longer hold back their patience due to the company's reported failure to respect the terms of the bargaining agreement. But AML Communications Director Joaquin Sendolo confirmed the farmers claimed, but noted that the payment process is on a way to remedy the situation. Maryland County Senatorial candidate Tian Nangbe has vowed to prioritize economic improvement if elected. The former National Identification Registry Executive Director said he will lobby for foreign direct investment to strengthen the economy. In an ELBC interview Tuesday, Mr. Nangbe promised to push for investment in the private sector to create more jobs and increase citizens' incomes.
So going forward, I will be one of the big advocates for job creation in Liberia. Job is vital. It's key. It's next to peace. Once you achieve peace and people not running around, the next thing is you got to find a way for them to have work.
The Liberian economists, however, promised to introduce legislation on national health insurance to save the lives of Liberians. Government has launched the at-risk youth rehabilitation program in Grand Bassa County. According to Dr. Sylvester Ware, the initiative is intended to cater to drug-addicted youth in the county. The launch of the program took place Monday at the government hospital in Buchanan. Mr. Ware told our correspondent that 25 at-risk youth are expected to participate in the rehabilitation program. Our correspondent said Grand Bassa County Health Team has been encouraging affected young people to take advantage of the exercise. And the Liberian government has been charged or urged to increase support to technical and vocational education sector. Versatile Vocational Training Center founder Louis Topa said the government's current support to TVET is not enough to attract the younger generation. Mr. Toba stated that TVET is a catalyst to national development for which it must be given the needed support. The Versatile Vocational Training Center founder spoke Tuesday in ELBC radio.
If it is not 10 private TVET school, let government say, okay, we'll do some pilot with the National Association of Science and TVET. Let's support these 5 TVET private schools, bring them up to stage, some level with their capacity in terms of equipment and their facilities.
He thanked Liberia Civil Aviation Authority Director General for the recent 20 scholarships offered to the school during a 6th graduation exercise.
Emmanuel Colley returns a little later with our foreign development and weather report. One of our top stories this afternoon: aggrieved farmers demand compensation from ArcelorMittal for use of their farmland in Nimba County. To this story now, President George Weah and the CDC Victory team are intensifying their campaign activities in Bone County, Central Liberia. President Weah is campaigning on the back of his massive track record of development undertaken since coming to power in 2018. As Emmanuel Colley reports, such undertakings, including infrastructure, free tuition policy, healthcare, among several others, continue to attract huge support from citizens, especially first-time voters.